Hello nobody, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make arenas in the style that I make on the Loft MC. Here you can see the baseline for arenas, and you can see that it's cut in half due to the fact that almost all arenas are copied and flipped for rotational symmetry, equality, like for it to be an equal playing field on each side, and also just generally it kind of looks cool having this natural looking but also unnatural looking rotational symmetry when it comes to it. So to start off with how these arenas work and their shape and what they are very much obviously a rectangle, but they are the dimensions are, hang on, this takes a while to fly to, 89 by 49 and then 35 blocks up. Although I have been doing 36 blocks with leeway, specifically with that one. That one's 36 blocks tall, um, without an issue. So I don't know the true height, although I have been doing 35, 36 blocks. That's usually the safe zone. Um, Now, secondly, is with the general rules. So let's say, going on rotational symmetry, let's say you built one half to be like this valley, and you got that, all that valley. Well, what happens is that it'll be uneven once it gets copied and flipped. So I'm just gonna go over here, go back down here. I call that the glass corner, and I call this the opposite corner. I know, I'm very original with my names. And then I go to what I call the origin, which is the very center, at both midway sections of the arena. And then I type slash slash copy slash slash rotate 180 and then slash slash paste. All of this is done in single player, by the way, and you can see how how that valley structure goes onto this side due to it being just how it is. So how do you make it equal, say if you're making it in single player and just pasting it with Lightmatica after a while, is that you select just this spot, so just copy, rotate 180, and paste. And now you have your arena. Um, not fully done, but you have your center done. You have your center shape done. And now you can just go about, I guess, making something like a hill. Anything on this side is completely fair game to make whatever shape you want it to be. Um, yeah, you can just do whatever the hell you want. There's a lot of freedom when it comes to these arenas. It's very fun. Uh, so yeah, you can just do that, and once it gets copied and flipped, the that little shape that I made will be on this side. Um, and I will show that after I'm done, kind of like showcasing everything. So, secondly, is with the spawns. Spawns are usually emerald blocks, and I would put a sign on top of it telling the arena's name, which is whatever the hell you want, and then biome is whatever the hell you want, right? So it's very simple, very easy. Um, we will be getting onto Lightmatica like at around at the end, but I will also get onto a few other things such as the stance on water and lava and other uh like blocks that sort of impact the player, such as ice and maybe sweet berries and vines and all that. I don't know the stance on these. I genuinely do not know them. I asked a leader who I will keep anonymous about it. I was told that they were good questions and then they were not elaborated on because I don't know what they are, and I would like input on them. Again, this is a cry for help, but ice is allowed. I know that ice is allowed, but items such as water and lava, I don't know if they are. Uh, Screw it. My So yeah. items such as water and lava, I don't know if those are allowed, and same goes with vines and all that. If you can make it work, I guess they'll let it slide. They let a lot of things slide. They never really considered rules for arenas until I started making them, in which they still haven't really considered it, based off of the feedback that I got regarding the rules. So I guess go wild, but do make it playable. Make your, like, know your limits and make the arena playable to be on. And, you know, have open ground to for players to go around on, have some obstacles, go crazy, do whatever the hell you want. All right, so now for making a selection, well, yeah, okay. So now that you made this in single player, right? I know I'm jumping all over the place, but my brain does that. So now that you made your selection, you're going to want to select the entire arena, go back to your origin, which is, again, where the two axes cross. Type / copy, rotate 180, and paste again, and you can see how it all seamlessly merges with itself when the center points are the exact same, and it's all like nice and blended well together. You can also see this example on this mid-sectioned arena where you stop uh where the origin is the spike and then it goes out, and it's essentially the same on each side, going all the way up. So going back to our example arena, now that we have made our beautiful masterpiece, we can go into making an area selection. So what we're going to want to do is use our stick, or if you don't know how to do this, and if it's a little bit finicky for you, you can open up your Lightmatica menu and go to Area Editor, and then do Move to Player, and then you go to the other end, right here, Area Editor, and then move this one to Player. So now you have the entire area selected. Make sure that you adjust to fit your situation and your surroundings. I just messed it up. Hang on. Sorry. Technical difficulties here. So now that we have that, we can go back to here, Area Editor, then click Save Schematic, name it whatever the hell you want, and then you just click Save Schematic. I'm not going to save it, but you just click that button. That's everything with Loft arenas. Now, as for T1 arenas, these ones that I call T1 because that's what the asset was called. Not these ones, but these ones. T1 arenas are very simple. I have never experienced any like issues when it comes to rotational symmetry, although it's probably preferred for it to be a more even and equal playing field. But just keep the situations relatively even between both parties. I know I messed up with this one, and with this one, although it's unfinished, I'm pretty sure I would have also messed up, considering the fact that this is a very cramped spot, and this is a very open spot, connected to a spawn and then connected to another spawn. I think you can kind of see where the issues are coming from with that. So, yeah, with all of that in mind, yeah, that's really it. Just go nuts, have your fun. Oh yeah, one more thing. Uh, Backgrounds. So you see how like this doesn't impact any of the combat or anything like that. Uh, all of this, and it's uneven on each side. You can do that, like so long as it doesn't impact the playing field. Uh, it doesn't matter. So the playing field is still copied and flipped and equal. It's just that the background with these shampoo bottles are, since they're out of the way, they don't really matter. Same goes with these sunken toys. All right, now that's everything. I think that's it.